Hello, welcome back. We are back with Jurassic World 3 with me, LG. Right, let's carry on where we left off. I'm going to go probably to this other park. I think it was started China, which is almost finished. It's making huge money in scientists. So, I think there's some others that might pop up. I think they said something about Malta, which isn't on the map. That was a DLC. I guess it was in one of the movies. So I've got. I didn't need to take this out in the end. I managed to get the rail actually just around the backside, but I looked it up and people said it was a bug. It does happen in some people's saves that you can't remove them. So yeah, I mean this place 64 million. Let me just check while we're here because I can probably get some. I still need to do this, but we need to. Thing is, I've maxed now on my. Call it. Do these while we can, but yeah, I've kind of maxed on the. I can't remember what these stand for. Security. Fuck something. All of the maps we're going to have to go back to now. This hey, boxing. Good morning. Well, good afternoon, I guess now. Just about. But I managed to get the wide pass done and everything on this map, so a lot of stuff's unlocked. But yeah, I've reached these maximums, so I think we need to go to. Now this map, it wanted everything at 40, so we've now got that. So I think I can go back to here and do the next thing. But I was going to try and do this Japanese one, start that off. Don't know if the campaign's going to insist on getting these all to 5, but that's generally what you do. But I think I've got a set of objectives. Essentially, it's kind of weird because when you're at the main menu, normally the campaign says how much percentage of the campaign you've done. I don't see that anywhere now. Anyway, let's just get this. Good. Bit later today. I was up quite late watching the Portugal game last night. What a game that was, man. Probably best game in the tournament. Very short, unlucky, man. I mean, the first half was a little bit. But yeah, the rest of the match was kind of insane. But also with these multiple maps and stuff we're doing now, I'm starting to get there a little bit on, well, I mean, expedition stuff I've got absolutely tons to do because there's always a lot of that stuff to do. Research, most of it's now locked because of my caps. But I've only got 2 bits of guest stuff to do that are locked. Attractions have all been done. I've done nearly all of these that I can do. I can just do a few more. I've got tons of money here to do these, so these will be done on the other maps. We're a bit confused by that last minute offside. Yeah, I don't know if the camera angle showed it too much or whatever, but they're saying it came off the guy that tried to header it. And therefore, because he touched it, I mean, the other guy was clearly offside. But the debate was whether he touched the ball or not, because if he didn't touch the ball, then it changed things. But they had that little bumpometer thing on the ball or whatever or something, so apparently they could tell that the ball had been touched. But this is like with England stuff, you're not scoring enough goals, you know, penalties and offside here or there, you know, that's why you want to try and thump people 2-3-0 or something, or by several goals, because, yeah, it's easy said than done. This one doesn't really want to put its park rating up. Okay, so let's just clear this down. I'm going to try and get this increased, but I don't think it will let me, because we need to do that. So we need 6 more security reputation. So I think, let me just pop back here a sec, because I just want to see, because we've met those conditions. But I probably didn't get off sleep till nearly 4 o'clock or something last night. And then I think I was woken about 8 or something.
Not many research stations do so well that they're given more land, but here we are. Of course, that land isn't exactly accessible. Bear in mind, we might have to flatten the place out a bit to make it more usable too. Nature is impressive and all, but it rarely takes our construction needs into account.
Explore the new site area. Right, so this objective has been done. It says this is sort of what we want on each of the maps, is this. Stay here and continue working towards 5 stars or return to the world map, move to different sites.
I'm sure that no one will be surprised to hear this, but our client is overjoyed. The breeding program that they dreamed of has been made a reality, and we have their utmost trust.
That's great and all, but really, I should be thanking them. They gave me the chance to develop my research. And not many people would sink their resources into theories like that.
Oh, there's a world of clients who will happily pay for those theories now, Doctor. But our work here certainly isn't done. We have this client's trust, yes, but let's earn their devotion. Din manages these sites for clients, and each client will have their own metrics for success. These key goals are how we calculate our park rating at each site we work on, and I am entrusting responsibility for these park ratings to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not generally a big fan of VAR or something. I mean, it's always when it affects you and it's right, it's the thing. But a lot of the VARs haven't been right anyway. But you know, I mean, there was always injustice around, and you know, even the hand of God. If VAR was around, then Maradona's hand of God wouldn't have stood, would it? But you know, like boxing matches and other sort of things, I mean, I don't know, sometimes you just don't go around rewriting history, people or judges or referees or something, and it was what it was. Right, I'm not going to stay in this part to do this particular too much. Just have a look to reach those. Increase the number of naturally bred dinosaurs. No, did we put a nest in this one? There is. I don't think the parks make money when you're away, because this is about the money it was 20 hours ago yesterday. There's an actual storm going on, but I didn't open the shelters. Oh well. We're finished now. But I don't think these unlock. It's the other stuff. So yeah, contracts. So I think then really we come here. I think this. Let me just check a few of the, because I can't remember now which parks have said, oh, you've completed the objectives, do you want to continue? I think we got that on Michigan. Now I've got that on Hawaii. I don't think I've had it on Indonesia, even though I don't think the world map sort of shows you. I got sacked in my Football Manager 24. I did a little bit of that last night just to remember where my old save was. I might do a new FM24 with a new 26-27 season with a new database. 26 I don't think it's a very good game. It's not worth buying that. I think 24 is still the better game. But I need to get the new database, but I need to kind of wait till the transfer season's over so that all the players and all the teams can be up to date in the database. I've also been looking at, you know, the cycling and tennis, some of the other management games. And I want to try a couple of those just to mess around, but I want to try and get good prices for them. So I might do a few sport streams. When you're watching all this sport on TV or something, you start wanting to. So, God, I can't remember. So this one was all about doing genome stuff, I think. Or was it fossil stuff? But it wants 150 or 118, so probably some more shots and stuff then. This one we did put more stuff down. And modify some dinosaurs. Now most of the dinosaurs I think I've modified, but a lot of them I haven't. But I need to click on all of them. You see here it says modified here, and I think I need to just make sure all of these have at least got some modifications. So if I then get a thing that says release modified, normally I'll just do lifespan. Compatibility. All these to 100% as well. So yeah, I might even do some today or something at the weekend, some sports stuff. But that probably won't get many viewers and stuff with all the stuff that I stream. I'll finish that. Let me just do minor ones for the moment. Let's go through. Compatibility is a good one. Realise I've done quite so many. Done. At least. Right, so I think they've all now got at least a genome. Am I a fan of boxing? I was back in, you know, I mean, my real sort of period on, like, watching it on TV was Mike Tyson, Vander Holyfield, that sort of era. It's never really been, yeah, sort of since the 2000s onwards, or certainly sort of 2010 onwards, it's never really, you know, it's sort of more brutal and stuff, and there's never really been any good games. There were the old ones. I think Fight Night 4 or something was like, I mean, it's another genre where, you know, and the people who made Fight Night or something, I mean, there's a UFC one or something that's done quite well as a game, but it's not a, but to do with licensing or something. There was a PC one that I have actually got that I tried, but it's not very good. I uninstalled it or something. It was very sort of slow. I mean, it had some of the, what was it called? I have got it there. I did spend money on it, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I mean, when I first got it, it didn't have a sort of campaign really to it, although I think they've added one now. Undisputed. Yeah, that's right, yeah. So I got Undisputed. I mean, they had a 2.0 patch in October, and then looks like they haven't done any updates since October. I think the game's dead. be honest. But yeah, but I think the Fight Night 3, Fight Night 4 or something, you just sort of think, well, why aren't people, you know, even if it's licensing, I can't remember there's something going on with it, because, you know, they were so popular and were so well done, you know, not just the game but the actual boxing as well, and both of them was kind of, they all just sort of disappeared. So I need to release a dinosaur. They like a sauropod or an ankylosaurid. I'm gonna do another one, but I haven't got enough scientists. Not really. Way more scientists at this park. Anyway, we'll start the new. You were disappointed with Undisputed. Was it out on console? Was it then? But wasn't it EA that did Fight Night or something? Yeah, I mean, why EA haven't done that now? I think Fight Night Champion was meant to be really quite good. I think it was their later was Fight Night 4, and I think Fight Night Champion was sort of like, but you can't really get. I mean, there's emulators and that. I technically not sure if I can get Champion to run on PC, but I mean, Fight Night Champion was 2011. Fight Night 4 was 2009. Yeah, never a lifetime ago that. Yeah, I did watch U-Bike, but I didn't like U-Bike, really. Didn't really like the guy. I don't know, they were. I didn't really like boxing when it all got really like showy and stuff like that. People like Tyson and Holyfield and I mean, you know, I don't know. I think the sport just changed, you know, along with like TV and cable and things like that. The hype. I mean, you know, it's not a sport I could really get into in real life and stuff because it's all so paywalled and everything with a. That's interesting. Large fences have opened up. Get that done. Let the scientists. Need to get the money up a bit. I think I've got large. No, I haven't got large yet. That's locked behind. Entertainment 70. I don't know if it's worth wrapping this thing down. We've got this room up here now, but it's just. I mean, it is all to do with licensing stuff and the UFC and stuff. I don't know. It's just weird. It would be such a hit if, you know, and they wouldn't really need to chat if they took, say, Champion and just modernized it. You know, but licensing, whatever, promises to other people to say. Just not done. It is what it is. Power. Now I've got large power stations. What do we do with this then? This needs to connect. I would have thought it would have picked up. Oh, for God's sake, I've just deleted the wrong thing. That.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
$130,000. That's going to up the. Got a few of these entertainment things now. I think I've got these in this park. I've left enough room. These in.
We need to create a report on how our animals are doing after that last outbreak. We'll need photographs alongside it, and who better to capture the majesty of our dinosaurs than you?
£3,000, is that all? This map's really weird here, isn't it? Doing all this small, narrow stuff.
That isn't just new land we've earned, it's new opportunity. So I say we give guests an aerial view of the world's foremost dino disease treatment sanctuary. It's sure to be a hit, if only because the balloon tour is way out of dinosaur sneezing range.
Okay, I could probably take on another scientist on this map now that we did that profitability thing. Let's go.
Please welcome your new park colleague.
Right, we're not going to stay on this park for too long, as I say. Because I think... Where can I see these things better again? This UI for this thing is the worst thing about the game, to be honest. I haven't done lagoon stuff yet in there, see that? Like, you come here and then you don't see it at all. Like, the security ratings and stuff. You know, we need like one of these, but just on this. It's not finances, and it's not. Kind of weird how they've done that. They should improve that, man. I mean, it's not really park specific, you see. It's sort of like your account and save specific, but still. Right. What's this? Undiagnosed ailment. Okay. Is that a new disease? No. Okay, so let's go to Japan then, and hopefully this will lift some of those. I was thinking 50 was the maximum, but there's stuff that says you need to get to 70 now, so I guess 100 is the maximum or something, but... Who knows? My Twitch these days, man. So quiet. Sometimes you just switch the channels off or something, or rebrand them, or do something, because... It's going to be pretty here in Japan.
Tale as old as time. You see, now and then, an ambitious billionaire tries their luck creating a dinosaur theme park in a beautiful spot like this, and, well, see for yourself, wild dinosaurs, broken infrastructure, struggling finances, but hey, at least the cherry blossoms are in bloom.
Struggling finances? Oh, okay, this one might be a bit...
Our client has been abundantly clear in their expectations for this site. It's our job to meet those expectations and make this park secure, profitable, and a showcase of well-cared-for, naturally bred
Thing is, I've done some
dinosaurs.
contracts to get these levels
Allow
up,
me to
but then it
emphasize the
says you're
word
maxed
secure
and it just
there.
goes to waste, so...
With the fences broken like this, who knows what dinosaurs escaped into the wilds? We have to be careful.
Of course, but don't let careful mean slow. This is a remarkable opportunity for us to expand our global influence, and I want this client to be overjoyed with our work.
Right, so this park then looks like it's all more about repairs, off the more theme park stuff it said. So I think the finances, I mean, it wants 250 per minute. Shelter coverage, it wants 95, it wants 40 non-herbivores. Oh, it's gonna be a appeal of 1300. I still don't think Indonesia's been done.
while it may not be the most glamorous aspect of paleo curation, right now, getting everything repaired and operational is our priority. They let it break, but we're gonna fix it.
Research available, so hopefully, yeah, this is gonna unlock. I've done everything that I could do, but there's a few things that have to be done, I think, on this map. But I've got a bit of a head start. Now, a couple of things quickly. So yeah, this map I think would be good. That's not going to let me do it. So have I actually got a repair centre? How much money we got? 3, 4. Okay, so I guess I need... Okay, it won't let me do any of that either. I got to do it manually. Take direct control. Yeah.
You know, I'm impressed that a full-on theme park was even set up after everything we've seen. I guess imitation is the greatest form of flattery, right?
If that's true, Jurassic World must be blushing. The old owners of this place copied them right down to their park crumbling.
Storm is over. I'll fix it up. I'll make him good as new.
Enclosures are operational and secure. Time to bring the dinosaurs back in.
Excellent stuff. Sounds like a classic trank and transport opportunity to me.
Not this time. Our client cares deeply about dinosaur welfare and does not want us to tranquilize them unless absolutely necessary. Find a different way to enclose them.
Very well. Our ranger team can herd the dinosaurs instead, which should work wonderfully.
The dinosaurs.
Or, as an old colleague would have described it, let's wrangle them into an enclosure.
So this slot into there, I guess. Where the hell am I? Right, I need to get over there. need to use this.
Reassigning roles.
What? Oh. Why does right-clicking take me out of the car? It says to use right-click to summon. This one right back here by the border. How annoying. Drive to the flipping tree. Really doing anything like it was in my... I don't know. It's messed up. So annoying with the tree. I think in Jurassic World 2 just let you travel through the trees. Let me open this gate. Totally smashed the car up hitting those trees. Let me just get out of that view.
Taking back control.
Wait, don't let me keep the gate open? Oh dear, what's going on? Normally you can just click a gate. Let me do anything. God, I hate tutorials of stuff that does this. I'm gonna get them through the gate if the gate's closed. Right, let's try and summon them to me. It's weird. It's like I press right click and it comes off the car. Right, that's the biggest circle. The left circle makes it look like you need to right click. Come on, boys and girls. Don't know how many. Where's that other one going? Right. Get him in the circle. This one at the back just doesn't want to play ball. Okay. Now. send them. Where the pointer's going. Go on. Attacking there. Why aren't they going? They're in the cone. I mean, at least these two should do it. It's just ignoring them. Maybe I have to use the flare or something then. It talked about wrangling rather than... I think this only works with the carnivores. Sitting there completely. Don't know what's going on. They're in the circle. They should go to where I send them. Let me... Is it because the circle's the wrong side of the gate?
Ranger vehicle taking damage.
Right, well the circle's this side of the gate for... Okay, I don't think this is working. Let me try and get in the enclosure. Thing is, I don't think I can summon from there. This is driver. They're probably the wrong dinosaurs, as it says the Stegosaurus.
Taking back control.
What are these guys? I can't even click on them, for the love of God, because we're in some crappy tutorial thing. I can't even... Oh, I can't even click management view. I hate it when games do this, man. When like nothing works. I think we're at the... I think we've got the wrong dinosaurs. But it really looked like it was these, because there was a bunch of them. I think they're a Stegosaurus. But without management view, I can't see where the others are or check what dinosaur they are. We'll work it out. On helicopters or anything. What a shit thing to do. I can't even click on the map to go to another flipping map to check what the... I'm gonna have to Google Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus. Yeah, they're the things with the things on the back. So, they're not these ones. That's probably why it's all not working. But I can't click. Oh, that's the one thing I can click. Okay. Right. Here they are, up here. We're in the wrong place, LG. Okay. So let's take a vehicle we haven't trashed. Go to the right dinosaurs. Thing is, what enclosure am I getting them to? Not sure. Right, these are the Stegosauruses.
Dinosaurs will respond to 2 commands. Summon, which will draw them towards you, and send, which will make them charge away. I know which one I'd be using.
Okay. Right, am I going in? I think this enclosure on the left just looks like it's not finished, does it? So I guess it's probably the one in front of me there. Okay, so if I've done that, let's do the send now then. Come on.
Get out of here.
Gates open. Right, the marker's inside the enclosure. Finally. Okay. Isn't that all of them now? Right. That's done.
Excellent work. Owen Grady would be
Happy
rather
mission,
proud,
that.
I think. Now let's head over to the second herd.
Right. That's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be the things we were trying to do the first time. So I think it's quite nice actually that they built like these enclosures are sort of like all made out of stone rather than don't have to pay as much for electric fences and stuff. Okay, so let's get these guys. Come on.
Just as before, guide the dinosaurs into the nearby enclosure.
Literally herding cats. Okay, and I've got to get to the middle or something before. I think that was all of them.
All right, let's get these freshly wrangled dinosaurs comfortable in their new enclosures. Or their old ones, considering they escaped.
These are unlocked now. Thank God.
Get out of here. Confirming assets. Condition reported.
Okay, so have we actually got enclosure? Those doesn't look like it. We need one in here, one in here.
Patrolling the area. Patrolling the route. Task received. Acknowledged.
Getting additional tasks.
Oh God, what's happened here? What? I need maintenance zones set up. What did that get? These things go offline. Power. What buildings have we got? I've got a hotel. Hotel. All these amenities. We need to open the park, but we need to get this fixed first. Do it automatically. I don't think we've got any scientists here. We need to be a bit careful because we need to open the park to get this fence fixed and this guy tranked, and then we clear this stuff. Now that got fixed. Ground fruit, let's put some ground fruit in because I think that's making these guys even grumpier.
Fixing it up.
Let's quickly check these guys. They want crown leaf.
We have no way to know what animals escape this park, so we need to be prepared. Let's set up security cameras to keep an eye out. We can assign a capture team to them, and if a threat is spotted, they'll be able to respond immediately.
Why is this helicopter not dealing with this? We've only got one. He's just having a little snooze down there.
Heading to collect the asset.
Okay, so I need to start making money then, so we've got to open this park.
Attention personnel. The park is opening and guests will be arriving shortly.
Get these things making. So what we got? We've got a large, a medium, restroom. Set this stuff all up. Looks really nice, doesn't it? Very pretty. Come the guests. Right, these should start making money, hopefully. All the staff stuff. So what have I got? Have I got to
Asset in transit.
do that for costs? This one, I think I'm gonna have to wait, maybe. $250,000 each. That we've done. That we've done. Yeah, so I need to put a little staff centre in.
Asset delivered.
A little, but I took the some guy moaned that I had follower only on my thing. Got another bot in there already. But yesterday, third person into the Twitch was a bot. These ones are being caught by my. I think I'm going to turn it back on though, because it just invites even more bots. Now a lot of this, I don't think we've got the power, have we? So I've got an arrival point. These are all hotels. And we've got innovation centre, backup generator. Already got viewing galleries in. Do this upgrade for improved costs. Down to 1.9 million. Get a good place to have it. What parts have they done? They've done this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing platform, ready for you to gain an elevated view of our wonderful dinosaurs.
Mess with that too much. So we need these operational cameras. Now these, I think, did I need to research them? We haven't got any scientists, so I need 5 operational. Everybody's 1s. Carolyn's got a 2. Take on her. Nyla. And let's see if I can train them quickly. I could do more, but I'm not going to at the moment because we haven't really got the money. So how I can get this camera thing done. Down to 1 million. Right, are these starting to make money now? Maybe they need configuring, they do. So what's the park makeup going to be like here? Green, white, and a little bit of orange, so pretty much the same. And we haven't got a shelter. Green and white. Okay, I think it's important we do these so they start making money. Ice cream, bean bags, fountain, fossils. Hotel, large hotel, it's a restroom, that we've done, that we've done. Do anything with those. Yeah, I think I'm going to need power because that generator's not going to last long. I think we'll have to wait a bit though. How much fuel has it got? 65. Hey Paul, there are people alive on Twitch. How are you, my friend? Happy, what day is it today? Friday? Happy Friday. So, right, so we the camera thing unlocked. So they do an arc of vision to detect escaped dinosaurs. They require power to function. Signed a capture team, security camera. Okay, so it's the first time we've used these on any of the maps so far. So now these guys only get out at the fences. So I'm going to put one. Well, there's another generator here. I get it. Whoops, what's it? I don't know if we're doing it with this, but if I get it there, it's going to pick up a bit of both. Right, and then we assign a capture team. Okay, I need to do another camera. Hopefully this will lift the caps that we've got on security. I think I need another one here. Do there for now. How much were they to put down? 8,000, okay. Well, I'm gonna put down a small power thing because we're gonna need it soon.
You know what? I think we're ready. Let's open this park to the public.
I've
And
already
quick,
opened it.
before Cabot insists on a ribbon-cutting ceremony. We should focus on guests for a bit now that the doors
We've got
are
a new
open.
washer dryer
Keep them
delivered and
comfortable
installed
and
this
they'll
morning
keep coming.
in 15 minutes. Well, pretty efficient. Normally things like that for me never work out. Dates get changed, things get cancelled, people drop it, damage it. Oh, I can't fit it in there, sunshine. Pleased it went well. So, right now what does it want to do? Increase the number of guests, fine. We've got the park already open. Increase guest comfort. And the profit. Okay. So, it's already got 2 hotels, so I can't really too much with that. It's also got the Innovation Centre. It says it needs maintenance. Probably... we need to put a maintenance zone here. So I think the guests will kind of take care of themselves. We've got viewing galleries on everything. I don't know what's, this is probably part of their campaign task in a bit. So I've added that. I could put a login. Maybe there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Increase guest comfort. Right, okay, that's, I'll tell you what that is. That's, we don't have any shelters. So, we need to do where it's red, so I need something up here. Probably mess up the trees. One there. I'm actually going to do another one These look like trouble.
Juvenile carnivores have been spotted, and they're moving in on the park.
Maybe that's not so bad. It's not like a juvenile could do as much damage as an adult, right?
I wouldn't underestimate them. I suppose this is a rare example of dinosaurs breeding in the wild. If so, these animals would likely see humans as prey, not keepers.
Yeah, and there goes my blood pressure. Kira, you know the client was iffy on tranquilizing?
Circumstances have clearly changed. I will speak to the client. You do what you need to. That means contain them. Understood?
Hey. Oh, he's shooting in the face. Where are they coming from? Yeah. Bring out the big guns.
Asset in range.
Oh, too high. Oh, got a hit. Nice.
Shot missed.
Oh. Those.
ID on the asset.
I'll let it drop. Oh. Don't go in the trees. Gotta. Okay. Spinosaurus. Oh, I can't click them when they're down. Where can we put them? I don't think they can go in either of these. I don't know what a Spinosaurus is, so to speak. Why can't we go... We always had like the library in the old game at the top. Here I've got to do it via... I haven't even got a... crikey. I can't interact with it now it's tranked. Right, maybe they can go with the Stegosauruses. We might have to just do it and
Asset collection request received.
then check.
Heading to collect the asset.
Oh no, not this lot again.
From theme park to theme park, calamity to calamity. Even as attractions, dinosaurs are not meant for the modern world.
Asset transportation in progress.
This map's gonna be more about money and crisis management, I think. Obviously something there creating. These are both sauruses type things, so let's see. Maybe a Spino and a Stegus. Let's pause it. So now I can click it. So this likes carnivores. It was Stegosaurus, so I think it's kind of okay. I'm gonna have to
Transportation complete.
Great work dealing with that threat. I can feel my blood pressure going down already. Wait a second, are those protesters? Protesters! That's gonna really impact our bottom line, and that's worse than those meat-hungry juveniles. Can't they say that we're fixing the place up?
We need to get our income back up if this place is gonna survive. And we'll need some good PR on top of that. More naturally bred juveniles and happy dinosaurs would do it. This does all seem a bit too convenient to me, though.
Agreed. I have my own suspicions about those wild carnivores. This all feels a lot like Extinction Now trying to get in the way of our operation.
Well, let's do whatever we have to get them out of the way. Grease a few palms, bend a few ears, or arms. Or, sure, we can just do the good PR thing.
massive. So the profit thing's going to... I'm gonna need a hatchery. Not fit anywhere though, is it? Be puts it in, so I'll take it. That rock, but actually bred dinosaurs. Well, we probably don't actually need the hatchery per se. Deep water and wetland. Deep water. Want a lot though, don't they? That's gonna be a problem, I think. They need their own enclosure, but These guys are going to be not happy. Yeah, they don't have the ground fibre or fruit now. Oh, now I managed to piss off everybody. I'm going to use this, but where's the actual map border on this? Okay. Can I undo... I will undo what I've done. I think I will leave it as it was. The Stegosauruses. Let's go. Probably not going to be big enough, but broken at the same time. Where's the other guy gone?
New asset reporting. Reporting new asset.
Oh, I can't see him. Oh, it's this. He's actually the one that got out. I actually think the AI is better at getting these guys. I got them now. Oh, well, that's good anyway. Wait, where's he gone? I'm going to put him...
Collecting asset.
Okay, because although they get on as dinosaurs, their biomes don't really match, and then like if they're pissed off, they fight around the fences. Yeah, grumpy dinosaurs. So now this is a security type map mission, so I probably could up these fences to fours.
Delivery complete. Asset delivered.
Right, so these guys wanted the deep water. They've got it here. It's still not enough for them. Wetlands. Don't know if this thing's really going to be big enough.
Has been registered by our security system. Capture teams report in.
I'll let them. They need to assess their zone first. Right, still, have we got somebody else escaped? Right, I've got no warnings. I don't think we've got any holes in the fences. Right, so these guys are happier now. They just need a bit of cover. Let's put a bit here. Hopefully that's enough. I need a viewing gallery.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added.
These guys like to swim. They eat fish then. That's why they want the deep water. These do. So you don't need to put feeders per se, although let's have a look. I don't think these things, they're for the lagoons. Those don't fit. They just naturally get it from the deep water. Right, are you a male, female? Because we've got to do some natural. That's a male. They're both males. Okay. Female, female, male, so I can put a nest. Don't know, are these a medium nest? takes away a load of vegetation though. This place doesn't really have a... I'll put that there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Okay, so it's just these naturally bred dinosaurs then. I've got to do. And then in here, I think female, have we got any males?
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Okay, I think that's because, yeah, this is out of skills. I'm going to need to do a couple of these. That's not, that's the, what's it fuel? I don't want the teams, give me the building. Aye. Okay. Okay, we're going to need to replace this stuff as well. Got enough fuel at the moment. Right, so we were going to check female. Right, there is a male, so I can put a nest. I don't know if these are mediums or larges, but I think they're mediums. Does it actually say what they're kind of want it on this thing, don't you? Just to be sure, but might be somewhere else. So I've got one in there, so let's put one in here. Down there. And I kind of need one in here, but these are... I don't know if I can make these dinosaurs. They're not dinosaurs, they're plants. Spinosaurus and they're juveniles, but they're both boys. Spinosaurus. So can we make a Spinosaurus? Don't think I've got a lot of the... Actually, it's here, isn't it? Yeah, we haven't got... I will need how much money have we got? 4 million. I will need a... Well, we need a medical facility. Okay, so we need to add... See, look, all these things are max, so... Oh dear, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was going to be increasing my maxes. Let me add this MBU. The outpost. Okay, I haven't actually got one in here, so
Adding task. No problem. Adding to the list.
Adding task.
and then I need an expedition so that we can go and get some fossils. But this can be well out of the way, so that's fine. It looks like we don't have maintenance up here.
Adding task. It's on the to-do list. Acknowledged.
Do now. Right, so this thing I can sell. 50 grand back. Okay, so let's do cheaper expeditions. Let's go and find Spinosaurus then, so spin. Where are you? Wait, nowhere? Because I've just put the building down. Okay, we've got some eggs. Oh yeah, spin. Spinosaurus. Expedition. I think it was just too early. Well, I don't know. SP's filtered everything out. That's really weird. Are they possibly... group I have, because I've done everything now. What's this one? Maybe they're these. Oh, they probably are. Yeah, Spinosaurus. So, yeah, I can't do it. I need to progress through this map. Yeah, oh well. Well, we're ready to go when we can. Right, we're gonna have some dinosaurs being born soon. Why has this guy got tranquilized? It's kind of weird, boxing, how that it's not really a campaign. The campaign is all of them, really. So no, it's one campaign on a world map, but within the world map campaign, there are multiple parks which have a slightly different objective or focus. Might be fossils, it might be security, it might be guest management or whatever. You'll see down here it says story, so I'm 12 of 30. So really the campaign is worldwide, multiple parked with different focuses, and as you go through them you unlock more of the stuff. I mean, if you go to pure Sandbox right from the word go, which I did on a test thing, I mean, you don't need... It used to be that you couldn't even do Sandbox without doing the things in the campaign, but you can go straight to campaign now and have everything available to you if you choose the... But to do challenges and to have all the scientists and all the fossils and collect all the stuff, then... And each of the parks within the campaign has an objective to get to this, like, progress the story of 30. They're not necessarily linked. Once, so like this one, I said I'd done it, like the whatever the park goals were. And this one I've done, and I think China and I think both of these haven't been done. Or maybe I did Nevada, I can't remember. I wish they sort of showed me like a tick. I'll go flipping around now, but so because they get to a point where it says you've done it, do you want to click continue to take the park to 5? So the park to 5 thing in the campaign isn't really part of the campaign. There's an objective, like it might be, 5 layers of doing stuff, and then it will say you've done this, you now need to go, you might as well go to somewhere else on the world map. You can press continue to get the pack to 5 stars. That's not really part of that to 30 story. But once you've done all of the story and you've got everything unlocked to the 30, then you can go around all those regions and get them to 5 stars.
The owner of the adjacent land is open to selling to us,
but
if we're interested.
You get locked here on these
we are
levels.
definitely interested. I have a real soft spot for this place, seeing as it was Din's first big project. But I'm a little light in the pocket at this exact moment in time.
I thought you might be. We should use this park to generate the necessary funds for expansion. When we have enough, I will make the purchase on your behalf.
And each of the locations also have bits within the map that are locked until you do certain bits, so they give you a bit more land as you do things. So I don't know, it's not bad or anything like that. It's a bit weird because I wouldn't think of them. So the campaign is multiple parked, and each park has, let's say, an objective to sort of say you've done it, you can move on to another park. But even when you've done that, you can unlock more land and get each of the parks to level 5. And all these parks are sort of set with a story and characters and certain parameters. It's not challenge mode, and it's not Sandbox, but yeah. But challenge mode is one park at one location and has usually harder sort of finance and more disaster stuff. Whereas campaign stuff is really do this, do that, open this, make the dinosaurs happy. It's more story and task orientated, the campaign stuff. I mean, obviously there's a lot of crossover in any of the game modes. But yeah, I would say campaign is story and task orientated. Challenge is more, exactly what it says, is more adversity, but on a single map and location. And then Sandbox is Sandbox, so. Because this on this map, I don't have this area unlocked yet, I don't think. You're saying I need to... But you do, on some of the campaign stuff I'm doing, you sometimes can't do the next bit because it might say, oh, you need to get your park rating to 50 and I'm at 45, but I'm locked at 45. I can't go above 45 unless I do other stuff elsewhere. That's why we've gone to China. So I've got to get China done. Sorry, and Japan. And in campaign, no matter what location you're at in the world, the tech, the research is universal. So you're not doing this stuff per location. You're doing it. But again, some of it will say, hey, you can't do this. So like, see this one here, it says you need to do the Azores in Portugal. Well, that hasn't even come up on the map for me yet. This one says I need to get security rating of 55. But we're locked at 45, I think. And then this one is go through Japan. So... But I would think of all the locations in this as being all part of the one. It's all part of the campaign. It's kind of not, because I say challenge mode is a single park, but the campaign includes the world, all multiple parks over the several world locations. And a lot of them are tied into the movie stories and the characters and the locations. Hey Joker. Lurking already. So... But I'm locked all these 45. I thought coming here it was going to... Well, it probably will do. I've still got to do more of the tasks. I've got to focus on the tasks. And then at some point these things are going to lift up their caps. At the moment I need to get pre-bred dinosaurs. We've got one coming here, another one coming here. Actually says number of dinosaurs, doesn't say species, so I think we might get that done as soon as these, because I think this looks like it's 2 eggs. And looks like we've got 4 over here. And then I'm probably going to want to put contraceptives on these. So that we don't get more. For the moment, where I can control it. Don't think it will affect this at the moment, hopefully. I love the when you go to like Japanese gardens and you've got like this white sand that's like raked and stuff. I always find that stuff incredibly beautiful to look at. So let me just speed this up a bit then, because we're just waiting on these eggs to hatch, and I think these ones are going to go first. I've got a timer on them, so you've got 30 odd seconds, and these have got, oh no, these are going to come first. We're all hanging around to watch the animal moving it. So if this is 4 eggs, then it will do this. Here we go. Yeah.
We need more land if we're gonna make this place the world-class park that it was always meant to be.
I doubt that it will be that simple. Our client is nervous given everything that has happened, so we'll need to convince them that expanding is wise.
Right, so we need to
The client
accumulate
cares
an
about
additional
security,
million.
right? Well, if Den's reputation can back it up, I can put in a good word to my security sector associates.
They care about security and spectacle. I can try and pull in some big entertainment sector names too, but I won't get far if Din doesn't impress them.
But it's a little bit confusing to get your head around, and when it's not because you might do. So the way they've laid it, and I kind of understand why they've done it, and it's not. I'm not trying to criticise the game or something, and it was pretty similar in 2 in the campaign stuff, but in 2 it was a little bit more linear. But then it also was a bit. So I think it's a bit more varied, and therefore I do think it's better in 3 than 2. But like you might have to do, let's say, 3 things in a park, and it will get you to do 1, and then it will get you to go to another park to do like the first one in that park, then it will get you to go back to the other park and do part 2 or part 3 of that park. And because it's capping you on certain stuff, will say, oh, you need to progress the story on another park, you're jumping around the different parks quite a lot. Which is quite good because it's showing you, all the different types of things that it's trying to do, and the geography and all that stuff. But you start to get your head around one park, and then you're going off to another park to either start that one or what. But I'm probably about, I'd say, probably about 2/3 of the way through the campaign now. I mean, it is meant to be only about 12 hours long.
That new patch of land is ours to develop, but it doesn't come without challenges. It's encroaching on the territory of some carnivorous dinosaurs, which could become agitated by our presence if left alone.
Then we should get them enclosed and secure ASAP.
I don't usually say this, but there's a bright side to this place teeming with meat eaters. The client here loves carnivores.
So we need to capture and enclose
and I can swallow down my anxiety around them for
and
the
a
dinosaur appeal
Carnotaurus.
boost.
So yeah, we're doing more carnivore stuff at this place. So increase the size of the largest territory. Take a photo of 78. But you see these things, the contracts. It doesn't. These are the things that increase your. But it doesn't matter what I do now because they're all maxed. So don't like this capping system that they've got. I keep hitting it, but I've now, I thought already I would have raised the cap because we've come to the last park that I've got on my map. I know there's a few more. Anyway, I'll do this one because that's easy to do. Pause this a sec. So, yeah, we've got some dinosaurs up here. So I need to give them an enclosure, and we've got velociraptors here, so let's just put in an enclosure. I think these things are all going to need separate stuff, so just do need a flipping lot of space. I'm going to need a gap. Pretty easy to move and reconfigure things, so I will need some power up here. Got a big debris up here. Now I could feed off this power, probably should for the moment. This thing I think I can get rid of. Gate in. Right, so the velociraptors to go capture and put in here. I think I'm going to need another response facility. I could use the other one, but we're going to need so restaurants and stuff up there would be good. Let's put, I'm going to have another enclosure. Let's put this there. Put all the infrastructure in, so bang that in the middle, and we'll say use this team that's nearby. Right, so I can now right. How many of them are there? 4, I think. I don't have to do this manually. I can probably better if I don't, to be honest. Quite like enjoy doing it, so if I add task and then say do him. They're pretty good at doing it, the AI. get on with organising multi-select mode.
Asset requiring collection. En route to pick up the asset.
Right, so that will be those, and then the other guys are 3 of them, so I'm going to do another enclosure. I think this probably needs to be bigger, but I'm going to do... It's quite a big map, this one, so...
Transportation underway.
I don't know if you've got an edge of a map, whether you really need a fence. Because I kind of can't leave the map, but I think it would... I'm going to leave that. It expands.
Transportation underway. Delivery has been completed. Delivery complete.
Right, we're going to need quite a lot of power on this map, I think. I'm going to have to boost this.
Personnel, we have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
I only built one small, should have built a large as well. Okay.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Stick that there. Look, he's trying to get in. Right. You, sir, I will ask you to come and get these guys.
New objective received. Setting additional task.
Okay, and then we want guest stuff, viewing platforms. With viewing platforms, we're going to want shelters and toilets, all that stuff. Let's put this one. Put that there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Right, so these guys, they're going to want a feeder. And they're going to want a live feeder. I like to put them in front or within view of the galleries if I can. And I think this thing's going to want a feeder as well. Okay, and these guys, what do they want? They want... They're missing water. Okay, they might be alright. Like these guys we've got to pick up.
En route to pick up the asset. En route to collect the asset.
These things are going to want maintenance, so I think I'll be best to do a new maintenance building with all of this.
Transit has commenced. Transportation underway. Commencing asset transit. Transportation complete. On patrol. Heading off to patrol.
Okay, this one we can upgrade an additional maintenance team. I'll probably allocate all three.
Patrol underway. Delivery has been completed.
And that one's going to be
Confirming asset delivery.
do this one.
Adding tasks.
Containing the dinosaurs is only half the battle.
The other half is making them comfortable enough to stay put.
The guests coming in are a good thing, and you can never have too much of a good thing, despite what my nutritionist says. You can see where I'm going with this. Let's pull in more guests, huh? Guys, should there be shadows in the lake?
We've got adult Spinosaurus approaching from the water. We need to handle this fast.
Okay.
Oh wow, they do not look happy. Guess they've come for the juvenile we saw earlier. You know, sometime I'd like to have a dinner party where I'm not at risk of being the main course. All right, let's get those dinosaurs enclosed.
Okay, well they can go with the juveniles. It's quite a small... Pause it sec. Where is the thing? Here. Right. Where's that? Weird. I'm already selected. Okay, let's pick up these things.
Asset to be collected.
Right, I don't know why, but this thing has just completely forgotten this dude. Who's eating people? You can improve their accuracy, the AI, by one of the upgrades, but generally find it's pretty good. They're pretty quick at, you know, rate of fire and stuff. So okay, he's done that.
Ready to pick up the asset.
Okay. Here comes Mummy and Daddy. Right, how long have we been going? 2.5 hours. I need to get a little bit of lunch, and then I might do something else this afternoon. Okay, doing a bit of Tennis Manager. Okay, I have got a thing here, so these will get dealt with. I think this one, these are lots. That's actually not locked out. 16. We haven't really got much scientists on this, have we? Okay, I need a good logistics. 7 for a 10. Yeah, let's do you then. Maybe another one. 3-5, 3-5. On down. Okay, can we get this done then? Okay, I need another maintenance thing out here because these don't look like they're covered.
Delivery has been completed. No problem. Understood. Adding task.
I think they said there was a snowstorm coming in. I need to do some basics. So I was going to do like toilets up here and a shelter.
Every relationship is based on trust. And you continue to earn mine.
But this snowstorm, but it's actually not listing it as a storm. But so yeah, so objectives complete. Stay here, and so this is sort of when you've done that location, which we've actually done very quick on this one. I just kind of wish then it would have like a tick on the world map, so I know which ones I've done the objectives. But it's stay here or move to another site, so I always usually do continue just so I know. So, but there aren't specifically. The rest of the stuff will be taking you towards.
There's a huge storm on the way. More wild dinosaurs are attacking.
But it's
Another
unlocked.
sabotage?
It's unlocked the dig
Less
sites.
melodrama, please. This
Looks
is,
lots.
in fact, good news. Despite the state of the site when we took over and the
This
challenges
one.
we've faced since, the client is incredibly happy with our work.
Ha! I knew we'd win them around.
In fact, they have extended our contract. They have a vision for this park, and they believe that we can bring it to life.
That really is good news. And as long as they keep signing our checks, I'll work towards whatever vision they want me to.
If you hadn't noticed, a dinosaur is terrorizing your guests. This is the exact kind of disaster that I try so hard to warn people against. And yet, here we are again. Geez, you know, at times like this, one feels, well, that maybe extinct animals should just be left extinct.
Let's put more maintenance stuff up. Although the storm's doing a lot of it. A bit late to move him into the shelters then.
Has been registered by our security system. Capture teams report in.
Shelter coverage 95. Let's just... But I'm not really getting any viewers with this game or something. I am enjoying it though, but I'm probably going to just have a bit of lunch. And now that we've just got Japan ticked off, I'm going to get this storm done. Right, now because Japan was done, you'll see these markers have moved.
Heightened levels of stress.
So
The
now,
dinosaurs are on edge. It's only a matter of time until our guests are too. Let's get this under control.
so by completing the parts in multiple locations in the campaign, move these markers, these limits. Not getting them to 5 stars, but per se, but doing what the game expects you to do. We should be fixing the fences. That snowstorm was so bad we couldn't actually see anything. And then yes, then each of the locations will have another whole series of stuff to do to try and take it to a 5. Who's this guy out here? How did he get out? Probably these fences. I actually think, I mean, we're okay for money on these. Money's not too bad in the campaigns. Kind of think I need another maintenance, and I'll put one up here. As we've got so much stuff going on this map with that, and then yeah, I think this one, where's the I thought I put a thing up here. Right. Oh, anyway, this maintenance post, I'm gonna assign that. I'll assign the ones that are close by, and we actually need to upgrade this. It's got 3. Do I have... I'm going to upgrade these fences. I don't know what's happening with this thing, but maybe nothing. I am going to upgrade these doors.
Asset in transit.
Really big enough, is it? I don't know. I'll make more deep water. It's only gonna... have to change that at some point. Well, nothing really. There's a thing on a story, so they'll have an ending bit of the story. You'll just have completed that campaign, and it, you know, the characters will talk about, you know, how wonderful you are and stuff like that. So there's, you know, you probably haven't seen all the stuff that I've done, you know, with being AFK or not watching quite everything, although you've watched a lot or something, but they're sort of talking about a theme as they go along and stuff, so they but you know, when I go to the world map, so I mean, according to that, I'm only still about halfway, but I think these two were very close, but I don't think they ticked over. Oh, it does have it. They have a green... Or is it? Or is that just where I'm at? No, because I did this one. This one said, oh, you've done everything. Now do you want to continue to 5? I just wondered. I think the green thing is just because that's the part you're on. kind of wish there was just a little indicator in which parks you've done the story part. But I think I'll leave it there anyway. Well, let's just check this park. Because again we completed that, but now if I look at the world map, I think, yeah, so the green bit, because I kind of would like an indicator, but that's just showing that's where I'm located. So I'm fairly sure I got it for Montana, like continue. I got it for there, so that's 2. I've got it for Japan, so that's 3. Not sure if I got it for these 2. Although we did quite a lot. And it's, again, it's not based on park rating, right? And I think I did it for Clark County as well. But yeah, it's only... But there's Malta, there's a couple map locations that haven't appeared yet, so... There's a couple more. But when I do... But I'm now forgetting which ones I've done and which ones I haven't done, trying to remember the bit when it says. So I think this one we had a continue on as well. The Avery one. A quick check. Yeah, reach 5 stars. So normally when they say reach 5 stars, it means you've done the... And going back to some of them can be a bit easier, I think, because you've unlocked more of your tech tree and stuff, so to speak. Yeah, so... But I don't know... So access to new sites, so I need to earn 15 stars, so I'm 2 stars short of... So if I get the park ratings up a little bit more, I probably will come back and do these, because once I get 2 more, then it's going to add, because Portugal's one, it's in the tech tree saying you need to do stuff in the Azores, which are the islands off Portugal's coast. That's not on my map yet, and I think there's Malta as well. So like the China and Japan one wasn't like, so when you start the game you just get Hawaii and Montana or something come up, and then the others start appearing, and we've still got a few more to come up. So let's just look at that world map again. Yeah, so I need 2 more stars, and then it's probably going to... So the Azores are out here off the coast of Spain, and then Malta would be over here. Oh look, it actually has a thing for it. Doesn't show you the thing, but yeah, so there's that location, and then the Azores are somewhere out here. Is it going to come up? Anyway, but these once we got Japan done, I need to check these ones, because yeah, so I don't think I did that, because normally it will say get your puck to 5 stars when you've done it. So this one's an operational Cretaceous cruise, which are these things. And I did have some of this land open up, but I'm not sure how to access it. Or was it this lamp? No. Have a look. Yeah, no, it was this land that opened up, so... I need to change this, so I could probably get this. Distracted doing these again now. Haven't done one of these yet, but can I feed the path? Let's go. What pathing were we using in this map? I'm going to get through there, I don't think. Oh god. Really? Didn't like the water here, is it? I don't. These dinosaurs might. I think really what would be best to do is just connect this across. Just give it to me when I'm having to do the train, you bastards. Gonna do it, is it? Flipping great big cliff there. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Take this water away anyway. Okay. Need sequence. Harsh stuff.
Turns out this place is getting some attention as the go-to spot for giant dinosaurs, and I love attention. So, when I heard that a humongous marine reptile had been caught in the ocean, I skimmed a few funds and bought it. I know, I'm amazing.
This might be an obvious question, but where exactly will it live?
Not to state the obvious right back, but that sounds like a you problem. Come on, you're an ecologist and we have the best habitat building team around. But, maybe get moving because it'll be delivered any time now.
Well, okay then. I guess we put together a lagoon before a marine reptile arrives on our doorstep.
While the site's water is clean, during the tour.
Cretaceous cruise. It's not much of a cruise, is it, when you're in a canoe? It was canoe tours. But that's cool. That's a new thing as well for 3. Like that. I don't know if we're meant to put dinosaurs in here. I imagine we are, but it's not actually a lagoon, so... Say no guest access again. Sorted this out already. Got power. The power might have got maxed out there. No, 3490. Right, so it says build a lagoon consisting of at least 6 sections, so
To row your kayaks as smoothly as possible
I don't think
to
I can
avoid
add these.
disturbing the animals.
I could add them up there, I guess, but 6 sections.
They say you can never have too much of a good thing. And with this delivery, I guess we'll find out if that's true.
A magnificent animal. We should make sure that it's comfortable in its new home.
Good thinking. Comfortable dinosaurs stay where they're put.
It's a marine reptile. Evolution doesn't work that fast, Mr. Finch.
You know, the modern ocean is a tough place for prehistoric animals, especially giant ones. Unfamiliar ecosystems, no guarantees on reliable food sources, temperatures that they never evolved for. Marine reptiles need our support if they're going to adapt. So, it's time we extended the breeding program here to our aquatic guest of honor.
Asset delivery confirmed.
A nightmare. Doesn't flatten it if you've got a building on it though. I don't know. Because I haven't got this land, so I can't. Guess I could do another arrival point, can't I? Although a lot of maps limit arrival points. Where are the arrival points? Yeah, but it won't let me, limit one of one. Well, that's a bugger then. How am I going to connect these up? Because I can't get across here. Or here. I have to amend the land here.
Should an animal block your route in the water, please wait patiently until the path becomes clear. Thank you.
I've got the tour thing right there.